Yeah, so for me, kind of an indirect journey to South Africa came for me from early days when I was at university. It happened over the weekend that Chris Hani was assassinated. So we were there for a couple of days, and then we got news that actually we had to go right back to Bop because everyone was predicting that the whole country would fall down. Between the drive from the airport out to the beach and back, I had a day and a half of real connection with Cape Town and a sense of understanding that there was something here for me that I could feel. It felt very familiar and it felt very welcoming, and it just lingered and made me want to come back for more. So, gosh, that was in '93. Eventually back in Los Angeles with the man who I ultimately married. In 1998, we had a very nice chat about what we wanted to do with our lives and how we wanted to move forward, and I just kept feeling drawn to Cape Town. So we agreed, packed our bags, and decided to come to Cape Town for a one-year working holiday, which has turned into 20 years ago. So it was definitely the right choice, it was definitely the right feeling, and this sort of sense of authentic connection for me, which has been a felt experience, not a thought, not a plan, not a political choice, but really a felt experience around an authentic connection to the people, to myself, to pretty much all things indigenous, and the landscape set me on the course with what I'm doing now, which is Flora African Botanicals. And I just had this really strong flash image in my head and a feeling of connectedness, and I thought, wow, if I was to ever have a business, I would call it Flora. And having done a bit more cosmological study and my personal interest in understanding the mythology, which is a oral recorded history of the Zulu migrating from the basin in the Congo down south all this way, having followed a star system called the Pleiades. Lita is Zulu for star. So my feeling and my draw was always that this brand, my business, my values are all about finding oneself back at home, finding the brightest inner star, becoming your best self, shining as brightly as you can. So for me, Flora African Botanicals just fits, and it stuck, the name stuck.